Alright, today's video, Tim Shieff with some organic fruit here. Local stuff. This is really good quality. Costs an arm and a leg. Oh. Oh. Adelaide peaches. I'll sit down there. These really good tomatoes. These grapes are getting there. Let me do a little tester. Getting there. I'm grateful I got food. But yeah. But I understand the challenges a lot of people have. Put that down there. Let's talk about Tim Shieff. This is all pretty much all my fault. I remember meeting Tim Shieff back in 2000, and why am I wearing this jersey? We'll get to that. I think it was 2012. He came to the Woodstock Fruit Festival, and he was sort of puffy. He wanted to lose weight, and he was doing parkour. Incredible parkour guy. And he said he went vegan because he was watching my stuff, got into raw food, things like that. And I was always telling him, make sure you get enough calories because you're doing sport. You're not like a space cadet, wishy-washy. I remember pointing to these people on the hill and just going, look at those, fucking space cadets just laying in the sun doing nothing. And I lay in the sun as well. It's good. But you know what I mean? Like this, you meet any fruitarian crews, there's so many fucking space cadets out there. Anyway, so Tim Shieff. This is not a hate video game. This is just sharing my personal insights, comments and criticisms. No hate to Tim or any of the flaky, pretentious, fake crew, the narcissistic, the crew, the clique. But I found him incredibly amazing athlete, in terms of parkour. Really, really amazing. But very fake, very pretentious, massive social climber in real life. And so I put all that aside. I'm like, this guy's good for vegan here. He's parkour. This is good. I'll put all that personal shit aside. It's no big deal. Because sometimes you think people do change, but people always revert to type eventually. It's just how people are. They're a social climber, and they'll be genuine for a bit because it's trending, but eventually they'll go back to what they were. It's just how it is. First world problems. So yeah, Tim was doing that, and then I could see his path over time. He started getting to fasting and cleansing and detoxing and just orange juice here or little bananas that just, and I was like, okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, ex-vegan. And I call it with Veggie Police. I called it with Bonnie and, and her boyfriend, and just called it with every single person, pretty much. Here's the thing. What happens is they'll start to be carb phobic or Durianriders. That's probably the number one one. It's like, Durianriders. This, Durianriders, that. That's generally 3, 2, 1, ex-vegan. Durianriders, blah, 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 blah. That's a strong one. It's not 100%, but it's very strong. A stronger one is carbs are bad. Don't eat too much food. I got fat from bananas. Rice is bad. Sugar's bad. That's 3, 2, 1, ex-vegan, 99%. Right? I do balance now. I eat tofu and I do healthy fats. Brain runs on fats. That's 99%. 3, 2, 1, ex-vegan. If you look at these jerseys here, right, these are a brand I helped plug on social media back in the day, and made in China for probably $10-$20 and sold for I think I paid 120 or whatever this. And the guy who created it, Daniel, he goes, Harley, mate, I'll give you $20 off, mate, just between you and me. And so I'm like, dude, you just sold about $2,000 for the product that night to people you've met from my community. Thanks for the $20 discount. And that night I knew what this guy's all about. So a lot of people get into the vegan lifestyle because they want to make bank. And I blame that on me because I'm out there showing people how much money I made on YouTube and getting all these vegan businesses in and showing people, this is a trend, this is good. So all these money-hungry, fame-hungry, narcissistic narcs came on over and go, I'll make money on this, I'll social climb on this, I'll become famous, I'll get a following, blah, blah, blah. And so that is great. It builds a community, but it's a community that's, just these pillars of flaky, pretentious people, and they're eventually going to collapse because they're just people who just follow trends. They're just following some attention. They're just following some money. They're following a bit of weight loss. And so their fundamental isn't, animal welfare or passion for the environment. They don't give a flying fuck about that. Look how much plastic and straws these people eat and use. I've been to my festival in Thailand or in the Woodstock Fruit Festival, and the amount of plastic rubbish people have no regard for at all. I use plastic, you use plastic, but we can all minimize our plastic use. And so you have people out there who just be like, whatevs, I don't give a fuck. Go to the cafe, new cup, new straw, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, these people don't give a fuck about the environment, which is sad because we all should, because the environment's what we live in. And so we have this, a community with all these social media pillars, and when they collapse, bang, 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 because they're always going to collapse, because most of them have eating disorders, and they're just like, oh, I'm just going to vegan because I can eliminate food groups and hide behind veganism and be skinny. And it's better than nothing. But again, unless these people get mature and develop as people, then eventually they're gonna flop down, and then I'll make a video about it, like Bonnie Rebecca. I'm not vegan anymore. 1 million views, guys. Buy my jewelry. It's like, oh my god. Someone said to me one time, Bonnie's just a handbag basic who eats plants. I don't know why you give her much time of day. I don't know why you push her up. I don't know why you help her build her career. And looking back, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty naive, But again, it got a lot of people, the eastern suburb Sydney girls, into the vegan thing and stuff like that. I wish Bonnie didn't make those videos. It's like, why do you even have to denounce veganism in public and say vegan's bad, etc., and confuse your audience who fund your lifestyle? And you're not even going to give them refunds on the ebook you now say is dangerous advice, but you made hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars on that, but you're not going to offer refunds? That's like growing poisoned peaches or whatever and saying, oh, these peaches have been poisoned. Oh my God, this is really terrible. Don't do that. Well, can I have a refund on the peach? Oh, sorry. I love you guys so much. No refunds though. I was like, come on, man. That's just fucked. So that's what we have. Is Timothy going to give refunds on his ethics t-shirts? How much were they made for in China or Bangladesh? Pennies, man. And they're just selling them this whole ethics, bro. Peace, man. And it does this. Whenever you see someone do this pose, they're fake as fuck, When they're over the top, I love you guys. You guys are the best so much. They don't give a flying fuck about you. Once the camera's off, they're just like, fucking who are these Muppets, man? And I know 99% of these YouTubers, the vegan crew, in real life. And something Natasha said to me the other day. She goes, who is actually legit in real life? And it took me many, many minutes to work out. I don't know if I can really give you many names, And that is unfortunate because most people come over here because they want to get some money or some fame. And that is good. That's where we live in. But if that's all you want, then you're going to flop real quick once you see another trend. You go, I could maybe get some more likes if I do this video, or I can sell this product, or I can, it's just people just chasing the coin. So it would be cool for Detox to pull all the money out of the vegan community and see who is left standing. Right? You see people just be like, all right, see you later. I'm going to go do something else now. I was just here for the money. It's just like if you're, a hot chick and a guy thinks he's going to get some puss, and then, he's just some random dude, and you say, nah, and he's like, oh, I'll go for your friend then. Then you know what the intention was all about. Just like if you're got some social media fame and people are like, oh, I'm going to hang out with the person, I'll get a shout out, and you're like, nah, I'm not doing that. And then they're like, oh, okay. And then just like bail. You know what they're all about, or they're all along. Same, or if you got money or whatever, Watch the movie Falling Down. Remember the guys walking through the park in LA, and the guy's like, hey man, can you give me some food, give me some money, give me something. It's been all nicey, and when the guy says, nah, I can't, mate, he just throws the apple at him and shit. This is very real life. Anyway, so Tim Shieff did the fasting, did the juice fasting, did the flat earth theory. Whenever you hear someone mention flat earth, it's like 3, 2, 1, ex-vegan. All the flat earthers who disagree with me, guys, donate to me. Build me up a flat earth bike. Actually, no, donate to me. Donate to yourselves. Organize a group. Send me to the edge of the flat earth. Build me up a special flat earth bike. Give me, a few thousand Cliff Bars, a few thousand bananas, and maybe some peach juice. And I'll ride to the edge of the flat earth. And have a prize money. All right? Don't give me money until I've actually done the work. But if there's a prize, if I can ride to the edge of the flat earth, let me know. Let me know. Oh, actually, it's polar ice caps and it's CIA operatives and what the fucking hell. For me, that is a mark of rapid mental health decline. When someone's drinking their own urine, like more than just once off as like a dare or a try or some random shit. Tim's drinking his urine for 2 years. He thinks the earth is flat, and he does his water fasts and he's putting up Instagram professional photos while he's doing a water fast. I'm like, that is raging narcissism right there. And a little bit of narcissism is fantastic, but too much will have you drop off the deep end real quick because you're just chasing the attention and the fame and whatever. It means you just be a trendsetter. Not a trendsetter, a trend follower versus setting trends. Just following trends. Oh, attention. You know, didn't get enough from parkour, go to vegan, then go to raw, then go to fasting, then go to ex-vegan, then go to barefoot, and then go to all these little niches, you know. So I just stick with parkour and carbs, bro, and keep dominating, you know. And those videos Tim made at the start, it's like, I feel so good on vegan, you know, my knees feel better. I had an operation a few years ago, and that's when he was carbing up. That's when he was following my advice. And then he started getting into the calorie restriction and trying to do heaps of shirt ab photos. Oh, I've got to get more ripped. And then that's just where it's downward spiral from there. Once guys start posting the flex shots and they're doing juice fasting and shit, I'm like, it's downwards from there. And hey, I do those shots, you know, but I don't do no juice fast or water fast or dehydration shit but to get those shots. It's just how I am, you know, year round. Lean. Because I do shit consistent year round, high carb, low fat. All right, so these people out there trying to get these fast results, following trends, they're always gonna fuck up, man. Look at all the channels. You got that guy Bobby's Perspective or whatever. He's on so much gear, and he's like claiming, "Oh, it's just raw eggs, man." It's like, bro, you're abusing the gear hard. A lot of anabolics, steroids, which actually are vegan, going through your system, and then you got the veggie police, just another space cadet, you know, just getting his lifestyle funded by the vegans and then just flipping on all the vegans going, hey, you guys, vegans are bad, man. Like, vegans bad, but thanks for all the money you gave me. Thanks for the thousands of dollars, man. It's crazy. And so getting to this jersey, I would say I like the colour of this jersey. I don't like how much it fades. I haven't worn this jersey much at all. It fades very quick. I do like the colour. I got one similar coming out soon. But they cost so fucking much money, these ones. The Vegan Athletic coming from China, $10-20 production costs. And, you know, and they're sold for $120, $170, just insane. But again, it's the people who bought this jersey. It's not a big vegan logo. Like, where's my logo? You see my logo on my jersey? It's huge. You know, loud and proud. We rock it loud and proud. You know, the VA jersey on the back. You can't see shit. You know, you can't see nothing. You can see white, green, and yellow. There's like a little, maybe tiny little veggie down the bottom. People don't see that. And so this jersey appealed to the, I'd say 90% of people who bought this jersey a few years ago, 90% are no longer vegan today. I can think of the people in Adelaide who wear this jersey. Probably 90% no longer vegan, you know. And the remaining ones who are won't put vegan in their profile or like, I don't know, I'm not vegan. They're just trend followers with eating disorders. 1 meal a day, lots of coffee, and they just follow trends. And it doesn't really matter if the trend doesn't make any sense. They just go whatever's popular in that moment in their little bubble. And so it's very, very, very sad to see that, because then the environment suffers, the animals suffer, you suffer, I suffer, you know, it's like pollution and it's just all this craziness, and humans, we're just so dumb like that. We're just so driven by our own ego. To hell with the environment. To hell with the environment. I deserve another plastic straw. Fuck the environment. I use 4 plastic straws today. I'm a consumer, I'm a customer, I demand plastic straws. I get a fresh one every day. I'm special. I need more plastic bags. I need a fresh new cup today. I could have just reused my own one, but nah, fuck that. It's going in the bin, and I want a fresh one. So, fuck. I was in a supermarket one time. Actually, no, there's a gas station. And the person dropped their plastic bag and stepped on it. It had a little bit of sand on there, you know. It's a bit dirty. And then they asked the clerk for another plastic bag. And I just said, like, what's wrong with the bag you got, man? Like, what's your problem, mate? What's your problem, mate? You know? There could have been a fight over the plastic bag, and I just sort of let it slide a bit. Probably now I wouldn't have let it slide, but back then I did. You know, just our egos destroying the environment. I got a pimple here. I got to eat animals. I've still got pimples though. You know what I mean? It's like, you got a zit? Fucking big deal. If a zit is the worst thing in your life, you're doing really fucking good. You're doing real good. And if you hang around people who judge you because you got a zit or whatever, man, that's what happened to Tim. Bonnie Tim. I got him so fit. That dude was, you know, he's the fittest he's ever been. He was carbon up. He was looking great. Remember how Tim and Bonnie looked so good and radiant compared to what they do now? Yeah, they were looking really good. They were beaming in Chiang Mai. Beaming. setting PRs and fitness. Bonnie was riding up mountains she never thought she could ever do because she had injuries. They were crushing it. And then Tim got a couple of zits from eating a lot of high-fat, oily foods on occasion, potlucks and stuff, restaurants, which is what you do, normal. He got a couple of zits. Some people started, giving him crap on the internet, and he took it to heart, deleted all his videos. I can't be a guru because I got a zit. It's like, Tim, bro, harden up, mate. Grow some cojones and harden up. Grow some peaches, and harden up. And then he's and he got all, weird about me. And then he started doing antibiotics and, starving and fasting and all these weird diets, and then just, and that makes you feel like shit. Do antibiotics for like a few months for your skin. Your gut's going to be fucked. That's not vegans' fault. That's narcissism's craziness' fault. Who cares if you've got some zits? If you don't want zits, don't eat so much oily food. Alright? Don't wear so much makeup on your face. Put foundation on your face is going to give you zits in most times. And people just don't even make that connection. They go, I've got to be something else, because that's their ego saying, no, I want to do this. I want to wear lots of foundation or makeup and stuff, and it's just, okay, you're going to get zits. If you're getting zits, then that's because you make up largely. No, it's not. No. We'll try new makeup. Try no makeup for a month. So you tell people the truth, they're going to kill you. They're going to want to kill you. So you better make them laugh. And that's just the reality. So you have all these people out there. I've known them all, 99% of them. At least 95% of them in person. And man, there's some pretentious, flaky, fake crew out there. The more like lovey-lovey they are, the more I love you guys. If you ever see this photo on Instagram, you know they're fake as fuck. Alright? If you do that photo, go, hey, am I being fake? You probably are. Alright? Whenever you always just see smiley shots on Instagram, you can guarantee that person is depressed out of their head, because they're so narcissistic. All that exists in their life is themselves and how I feel. And I want a plastic straw. I want another cup. I want this. I want that. I need an egg. I just have an egg. I've just been vegan 4 years. I need an egg now. It's like, fuck. Anyway, that's my rant and ramble. People start to hate on me. It's 3, 2, 1, ex-vegan coming. If people hate on carbohydrates, it's definitely 3, 2, 1, ex-vegan coming. If they're hating on the fruit, if they're hating on the sugars, if they're hating on the starches, carbohydrates make you fat, sugar's bad, sugar makes you fat like Durianriders. Well, that's just guaranteed they're on an unsustainable path. So they might be the most hardcore animal rights activists on Patreon or wherever, because they're getting paid for it, etc. Or maybe in real life. I've met some of these people in real life, and they go to the protests and wear the black clothing and the emo makeup and vegan. And then you see the Instagram stories of eating calamari or fucking chicken or whatever. It's like, hang on, weren't you the most hardcore straight edge vegan a few years ago? It was trending back then. So what's happening now? Now I got a new boyfriend, I got a new girlfriend, it's different, It's like, so what happened is these people made it so unsustainable for themselves. For one, because they followed every new fucking trend. I coach so many people, right? I've got a Facebook group, and in person as well. I've done it for since 1996. And the biggest frustration I can have with coaching people is they're like, oh wow, that advice makes so much sense, I'm going to do that. And then they're doing it for a few days, and then they go to a gym with their friends, or their boyfriend or girlfriend says something. And they're like, oh, Harley, but. And I'm like, if you want my results that I've gotten for myself or others, if you want that, then listen to me and no one else. All right? Just do it for 6 months at least. And you can always do whatever you want afterwards, Just do this. Just so you get a real flavour for it, a real taste for it, a real experience for it in this direction. Keep going consistent, and you get consistent results. And that's the biggest thing, is people just they just flick and flake around. Oh, I did that for a week, Harley, it doesn't work. It's like, a week? You want to reverse 20 years of fucking bad lifestyle and stuff in 1 week? So, that people flip and flop. So, you want to be someone who is following pragmatic advice. You don't want to be one of these flaky, pretentious, wishy-washy people. So, people like Bonnie and Tim and Veggie Police, these people could never, ever sustain a vegan lifestyle. Physically they could, because they did killer. When they follow my advice, they were crushing it. And if you know Bonnie and Tim in Chiang Mai or the others, they were crushing it. Look how good they looked. They'll never ever look like that ever again. They'll that glow, even that girl Steph, and they just had this mad glow. A lot of the Chiang Mai crew, cranking it. Because I've been doing the lifestyle for a few years, and then that second or third year, you get that real pop, and especially if you're in your 20s as well. And so they had that, and then they stopped doing it, and then downhill results come. So, but these people, physiologically they can do it, but emotionally they can't, because they just don't have that. Has my camera just turned itself off then? I think it's still going. They don't have that, still going. They don't have that environmental, animal sort of welfare, love for the environment, drive going on. They don't have that real self-love. They don't have that real self-conviction. And if you don't have that, you're never going to thrive. In anything, because you'll just keep flopping and chasing stuff. And that's the bottom line of it. Think about it. So there you go. So you can have all the carbs in the world. That's important to do if you really want to do it. But if you're one of these people who just flip and flop and flake, then you can have the best advice in the world. You can give these people $1 million and they'll just fuck it up. They'll just fuck it up because they can't manage themselves. They can't manage their own emotions. So it doesn't matter. That's the frustrating thing about being a parent. Many of my parents' friends say you can give your kid the best resources, the best upbringing, the best love, the best support, everything the best, your best, at the best. But if that person doesn't want to thrive, then it's all for nothing, pretty much. It's all for nothing. You got to want to do it. I can give someone this phone here, this iPhone 4. I got it in September 2014. This phone has made thousands of videos. This phone has influenced thousands and thousands of people. This phone's made me hundreds of thousands of dollars. This phone's recorded a lot of crazy shit and witnessed a lot of crazy shit. It's just a phone. I could give this phone to someone. They're like, hey, cool, thanks. And I could say, this phone could transform your life, man. Any phone can. And I'm like, cool, yeah, cool, Harley. Cool story, bro. And I just put it in their drawer. Yeah, Harley gave me a phone. I'm going to use it one day. So you can give someone the ultimate tools ever, but if they ain't going to use them, they're going to lose them. And I was going to say, so what's the solution to this? Because I can criticize everyone and anyone, but what is the solution to it? These people need to get some life purpose. They don't have any purpose other than get some clicks, get some fame, get some attention, get some money, get some meaningless material bullshit. They don't have any purpose. So once they get this money or fame or whatever, then they get more and more depressed because they're like, oh, I thought if I got more money, fame, likes, and this is whatever, blah, 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 sponsorship, blah, 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 Patreon donations, I'd be more happy. But you find these people get more and more and more fake and more depressed because they keep chasing the money and the fame thing that's going to make them happy. And then they realize it's not. And then so if I get more money and more fame, I'll be even happier. And then they get to like that Fousey Tube guy and they totally just like fry the noodle. These people have no life purpose outside of fame and money. And fame and money are fun and cool, and I can speak from personal experience, but they don't give you that real deep, satiating satisfaction that life purpose does. My life purpose is helping animals, helping the planet, helping the environment. I get a buzz out of fucking picking up trash or taking trash to recycling or whatever. I get a buzz out of that. I get a buzz out of like helping a dehydrated spider, I get a buzz on that. I get a buzz on helping people succeed on a vegan lifestyle. I get a buzz on it. I don't need money to do it. I get a buzz on it. I could find $1,000 on the side of the road today because I live so first world awesomeness. I could find $1,000 inside the road today. I'd be like, oh, that's fucking cool, man. That's just hilarious. $1,000, and it'd be very, very fleeting and very, very short. I could get 1 million views in a video that could go viral, and I could go, oh, that's cool. That's fun. It's good. That's glad a lot of people saw that. But I would rather have 1,000 views on a video about veganism. People are like, wow, that makes sense. I'm going to do that. That's really good. That would give me a great sense of satisfaction. I would rather have that than any sort of money or fame. And I've had both, and I can tell you what's satiating at a deep level, and this whole chasing money and fame thing that people do. Social media breeds it up. And I see massive depression, and we're going to see major psychological disorders and new clinical diagnoses in the future from social media. And we see it already. How many famous YouTubers you can see in their eyes how empty they get, and the issues they always talk about, and how depressed they look, and how more fake and more shiny and more makeup they wear, and better lighting and a better camera and a better car and a better house and a hotter blah 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 blah. And you see it. You see that deep depression running in because all they give a fuck about is the money, material, and fame. And that eats them up inside. So these people need to find some purpose. And for me, a good way to find purpose is eliminate daily distractions. eat enough calories, so not a fucking space cadet, get some sleep, get some water, put yourself in a dark room or go out into nature and tell someone where you are so no one's worried about you, and just don't leave, until you work out why am I here, what's my goal here, what am I here to do. And you'll probably quickly work out, if you're not that clued up or if you're not paying attention, that the environment, helping the environment in some way, shape or form, is the real purpose we're here on the planet. We're stewards of the planet. People say, oh, we're here because of God and Allah and Jesus. And I'm okay, cool. I respect that people's views, points on that. But that ain't going to help the planet, man. That ain't going to improve. You can pray all you want to a God in the sky, but that ain't going to help improve the quality of drinking water. That isn't going to improve the quality of air. But by riding your bike more, helping other people ride bikes, promoting vegan lifestyle, whatever, more sustainable stuff, that's going to help the environment, and that is fun. That's good for you, it's good for me, it's good for the animals, it's good for the planet. And for me, my friends, that is a life purpose worth doing. So everyone can do that every day in some way. You could be a model, you could be a UFC fighter, you could be a pro cyclist, you could be a cat person. You could do something out there to promote sustainability via your gifts, your passions, your genetics, your money, your status, or whatever. You can do that. So when you really tap into your purpose by helping the environment, then all of a sudden you become this sort of selfless, being, and you start to have less and less depression and worry about what's going on in directed at you, and you start to think, wow, how can I help? How can I do something here? Imagine that. Imagine if you're walking down the street and you got a pimple on your face, and someone's like, oh, you've got a zit on your face, you're a disgrace, you got a zit, you're a pizza face. And you're like, oh my god, someone called me about a pizza face, I got a zit. And let's say that there was like, some bird trapped in a fence, alright? And so you could be sitting there looking at your phone, oh my god, I got a zit face, and then there's this bird, this wings trapped in the fence, and you're like, oh, I could probably unhook that. Oh, but my face though, my face. The bird might laugh at me. Let's say you fucking put your ego aside, and you walk over and you saw the bird, and you unhook the bird's wing from the fence, and it flies off. And you're like, oh, that felt good, didn't it? But if you just sit there fucking staring at your face in the fucking mirror, oh my god, I got a zit, then you'll miss out on all these gifts of giving back to the environment. Things that actually do feel good. Making money, getting hits, getting sex, blah, 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 blah. That sort of feels good, but it's very, very temporary. That serving, leaving a positive legacy, that's forever. Helping the environment is a fucking good idea. So do that. So these people need to get purpose. If they don't have purpose, then their life is just worthless, and they'll keep pursuing these meaningless trends, meaningless fads, shit that doesn't really fucking matter in the bigger picture. All right? We all die, but we don't all live. Think about that. And those who do live, how much of your life that you really live is helping the environment to leave a legacy so others can even live even better and more, and the animals, etc. Look around, man. The environment is getting fucking fucked up, and all of us can do something a little bit every day to make that better. It could be turning off light switches, it could be fixing dripping taps, it could be showering outside, it could be like me, I've been used that air conditioner I think twice in 3 years. We can always do little bits here and there. Do what you can do.